Hi everyone, this is Will from Left Productions Square and Squared. Forgot the "ed" on the end of it, and we're back to continue our Final Fantasy VII walkthrough Let's Play. I just tried to say lock-through Let's Play or something, I don't know. Weird. Something strange like that. Interesting. The sky is shaking, and the ground is deforming. That's interesting. I think that's an effect of FreeSync. So I'm actually running this. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm running this at 144. Finally got my monitor actually running at 144 megahertz with FreeSync on. I didn't realize that it wasn't enabled because I had motion blur turned off or something to that effect. It has to be on in order for FreeSync to work. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to get the Chocobo, crap, was a Chocobuckle. Get Chocobuckle on this last enemy skill. And I actually learned a couple things while I've been not recording. So you actually don't have to, find a Chocobo over here near the ranch that's level 16. Any level 4 multiple level of 4 Chocobo will give you Chocobuckle if you use level 4 Suicide on them. So every Chocobo that's near Medell is a Power 4 level Chocobo, and so you can go over there and use level 4 Suicide on any of them, and they'll use Chocobuckle on you. However, first though, we need to bring out Yuffie, because there is an enemy skill that does not have level 4 Suicide. I think it's this one. And I think this one is also one that doesn't have Chocobuckle on it. And Yuffie right now is the only character I have that's level 4, level 4, so hence only one that can get the level 4 Suicide from moves. I also need to check about level 5 for level 5 Death. PHS. So, yeah, okay. So we'll use Red 13. Either Barrett or Red 13 can get the level 5 Death enemy skill from Parasites in the Crater. For now, though, we need a multiple of 4, and Yuffie is the only one right now that's a multiple of 4. So I'll just switch out Tifa. And we'll equip her with that enemy skill. Then I need to find the Chocobo Lure. We need to take that off. And we need to go find some moves. Now you have to have a character that's level 4 or a multiple level 4 in order for them to actually use level 5 Death at all. You cannot, or level 4 Suicide. You can't, great. You aren't able to, headphone lights aren't working now, but you won't have, you can't manipulate them, so you have to wait for them to use it, and they won't use it unless you have somebody that's level 4. So yeah. Also, for the Chocobos, I was looking for the wrong type of Chocobo, stupidly. Chocobos don't show up with moves. The ones that are level 16s either show up with 2 Alpha Dunks or 2, Vaclorin, whatever those ostrich-looking things. Either 2 alpha dunks or 2 of those ostriches. Those are level 14 chocobo, level 16 chocobos around the ranch. And I probably ran into a bunch of them, so... Yeah, but I thought it was with moose for some reason. Because that's what I wrote on my list of enemy skills that were outstanding to find. Hi, come on. What's with this? Moose must be an endangered species or something.
Before I forget.
Put my watch back on. My iWatch. It's still bloody 80 degrees outside. Even though it's about 10 something, 10:50. Of course, that's nothing. Here in AZ, when we get into the summer proper, it will be 100 degrees and stay 100 degrees pretty much all night long until around 5 a.m. or so. But it's not uncommon to have like 102, 103 degrees outside temperatures. What the heck? At around, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. For some reason my watch doesn't want to go on. Stupid. There we go. Jeez. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah. Probably will have to reinstall the drivers. Not drivers, the software. For Bloodshot Gaming softwares. My headphones are not been working at all lately. They'll get into this whole disconnect loop. Where the software like causes them to not connect correctly or something. And when the software does load, it doesn't apply the profiles properly. Maybe if we take out these guys, we'll coax some moves out into the open there. And jeez. It's not even worth fighting them, to be honest. And they give you nothing, even with Gel and EXP Plus, still nothing. I mean, comparatively speaking. I mean, when you're first starting, they give you a lot of everything. Here we go, finally. Go. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of the Levicron, that's what they're called. I just want to defend with everybody else until one of the moves uses level 4 suicide. So it'll target Yuffie and we'll get that enemy skill, and we'll head over to the Midel area and get Chocobuckle. Oh, also, for Chocobuckle, you have to use Mimit or Silka Screens on the Chocobo. Something else I didn't know. If you don't, and you try to use level 4 suicide, that won't do a thing. They'll eventually use it. I'm not sure what the timing is, though. Hey, a whole 22 damage. What epic power. Hey, come on. Use it already. Oh, the hilt said thank you very much. How long can they go without friggin' using it? God. Makes me wish we could manipulate them. Maybe we have to knock one of them off. Sinking. Seems to love to use that. So after we get this level 4 suicide, then Chocobuckle, we're gonna head to the Coral Valley to get Death Force? No. Death Sentence. Pretty sure we can't manipulate it. Yeah. Just have to wait. And eventually it'll use it. Guess the question is how long to wait. So it could just be faster to just get into another battle with them and see what happens. If it doesn't use it in the next 3 turns, then it's going to kill it and we'll find another one with a group. I mean, theoretically, you don't need to have level 4 suicide to get Chocobuckle. You just need... It's the easiest way to get it, though, because you have to drop the health of Chocobo down to nearly... like around... You have to drop it by at least like 1/32 of what it is. What its main maximum health is in one attack. And that's what level 4 suicide does. Automatically. Pretty sure she doesn't have it. Finally, God. It's like just about ready to, you know, kill it and be done with it. Jeez, took forever. Okay, so need to do some arranging here. Need to find my mimic ring. And off to the Midell tracks. I also want to go ahead and heal everybody. Tyria, Sid, Chocobo, Lure, Master. Let Sid get some kills here. Okay, Chocobos, where are you? Not very many of them, apparently. Again, it's a little more worth it to fight these guys than like those other ones, but it's still not really worth it. Finally. So... there we go. I gotta wait for this thing to crush Yuffie. 197, huh? Let's kill this, what a headhunter, I guess. No, it's not a headhunter, I know what that is. Not gonna find it either, it's dead. So we can... unequip the enemy lure, or rather the Chocobo lure. And now we're heading over to Coral Valley. To get there we have to go over to Temple of the Ancients. Well, not Temple of the Ancients, City of the Ancients. Upper by Bone Village. And what we're looking for are bound fats. And I believe we can manipulate them. I believe Yuffie's is the materia that doesn't have it either. Doesn't have this one either. Ah, it's death sentence. Okay, who doesn't? Somebody doesn't. Well, that's Sid. So this one doesn't have Choco Buckle, and it doesn't have that on it either. So actually, we should probably not have left yet. Oh, we'll swim back around and get that one later sometime. So they both these guys need to find bound fence. You don't necessarily have to come up here, but I find that sometimes bound fats spawn more up there. What the heck? Cloud, stop being an idiot. Tricky play? No, yeah, tricky play. These guys are a little bit better on the HP XP, or rather XP AP. Just a tad bit. Okay, here we go. 3 of them. So these guys you can manipulate, I believe. Yeah. So I just want to get rid of the other bound fats. Then we'll cast Death Sentence on Yuffie and on Sid. Oh no, we said that Yuffie's had it. Sid's didn't. Let me check the other. We have 4 enemy skills. I think the other one might not have it either. Where is it? Does somebody else have it equipped? So 1, 2, 3. I think I went past it. If I didn't, then it might be on Tifa. I guess it's still on Tifa. Okay. Well, we got it on that one. I think that was the only one that needed it. So let's head back. Out. And I'll bring Tifa back into the party and we'll have a look and see if she has that enemy skull in there or not. And if she does, then what it has and what doesn't. So, PHS. Ah, here we go, yeah. So, level 4 suicide. Death Sentence has that. This one doesn't have Trickle Buckle either. So this one and Sid's don't have it. So I'll have to use Yuffie for that, because Sid isn't the appropriate level to get it, so. Okay. Ah, come on. So what else? What else is there to get? Bunch of stuff in the crater. So you have the magic hammer with from Razorweed over at Wutai. We got the Choco Buckle to get on both these enemy skills. We have a bunch of stuff to get on one of them still. A lot of it's in the crater. So the only ones that aren't in the crater are Aqua Lung, Goblin Punch, Choco Buckle, Death Sentence, Low Force Suicide, Magic Hammer, and Death Force. Oh, and the question marks one too. Everything else is in, so Angel Whisper, Dragon Force, Laser, Level 5 Death, Roulette, and Shadow Flare all in the crater. So what I'll do is I'll take this I'll do the next recording video we'll do on top of this. So I'm going to go ahead and stop recording for tonight. So we'll just pull in the next recording session into this one. I'm coming over here just because I'll need to buy some more mimicrines. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video so far. And I will see you next time we do some recording. Till then, this is Will, and I will see you later.